wintertime in the North Country comes early, and I'm getting out of here before it's too late. My pal Cody Jensen is flying in and taking a chance.
Can you believe that?
Cody Jensen is home from the Yukon, and Kelsy and I are headed out to meet him to hunt giant muleys in Alberta.
That buck is awesome.
Yes! Oh, look how gnarly his bases are. What a gorgeous buck.
I truly am living the lifestyle I've always dreamed of. And not just a lifestyle, I'm sharing it with a gorgeous girl, and we share the same passions. A level of love you can't explain until you're a daddy. It's all of these things tied into a world that I live for, that we live for. A world filled with magnificent creatures and adventure. A world I just can't live without.
He is unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Kawaii. How exciting was that? How exciting was that?
Look at his brow tine! Oh, he's so wicked.
David. He just stood up and looked the other way. The moment we've been waiting for so long. Better do it.
Stealth Cam proudly presents Live to Hunt with Cody and Kelsy.
Wrapping up my 10-day adventure in the Yukon with Joel Wilkinson's Caesar Lake Outfitters. Thinking back, I couldn't remember an adventure that I had this much luck. A gorgeous mountain caribou, an Alaskan Yukon moose, and a mountain grizzly bear I had waited a lifetime for, and it was worth every second of the wait. Really, the only thing I had left was a wolf tag, and the crazy part was, on the last day, checking my G42, we had video clips of a stunning black wolf, but my time was up.
Sir, let's see what? Yeah, we're going, man. Fantastic, huh? I just shot one of the animals of my dreams, a big old grizzly bear. Got a moose, got a caribou.
I was flying out while my good friend Cody Jensen was flying in to pick up where I left off. Their plan was to fly to a more southern lake the same day for Cody's hunt. But like the North Country often does, they were blindsided by Old Man Winter.
Moose ribs. Well, we're locked down for another day. We were supposed to be moving to another camp today, but Dawn took off in the plane and he was back in about 20 minutes, and now she's a full-on blizzard. So we're hunkered in, reading magazines and trying to stay dry. Hopefully the weather breaks tomorrow and we can move on.
Cody had never been to the Yukon before, so I'm sure being trapped in the cabin was torture. The instant it cleared up just a bit, he was dying to get out there and start hunting.
That's pretty wild. This is crazy. King of the cows.
Even though neither of these bulls were shooters, whether you've lived in the Yukon for a lifetime like Dawn, or it's your first trip like Cody, the chance to see two bulls fighting on the top of a mountain is a sight you'll never forget.
Live to Hunt with Cody and Kelsy is brought to you by Stealth Cam, Proven, Conquest Sense, the makers of Evercalm, Vortex Optics, the force of optics. 10-point crossbow technologies, there is no substitute. Black Eagle arrows, superior carbon technology. Rage and Squincher.
Well, the weather's finally broke and it's actually some blue skies out. And I think the plan is we're going to hike into where Cody Robbins actually shot his moose here a few days ago and have a look around for any predators.
While Don and Cody were hiking up the valley towards the spot where I got my moose, they bumped into the black wolf from the stealth cam videos.
I'm away from the stop.
Oh, just low.
Dang it. Only ever seen a couple wolves in the wild, and now I got a shot at one and I missed them. But oh well, it's exciting. Next time.
Getting closer to where I got my bull, Don and Cody came across fresh grizzly tracks. The anticipation shot right through the roof.
Congratulations. Can you believe that? Woo!
Just shot a grizzly bear. Gotta be kidding me. Well, here we are with my first grizzly bear. Cody had to leave us here a few days ago and get back to Saskatchewan and chase mule deer, and lo and behold, he shot his moose right here. We weren't gonna not check this spot, that's for sure. And we were by here this morning, way up the valley, and I don't know, a quarter mile or half mile up the valley, I missed a black wolf.
If we would have got the wolf, maybe we would have turned around and went home.
That's right. Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better setup, that's for sure. So I'd like to thank Cody for shooting his moose right here by this creek.
Yeah.
All the stars lined up actually for making this happen. When I arrived, we were supposed to go to another lake 40 or 50 miles from here, but we've had nothing but bad weather since I got here. Today it cleared up a little bit and we went out, and then this is the result. Sure like to thank Joel Wilkinson with Caesar Lake Outfitters for, you know, making this possible. I'm a prairie boy. You don't see many of these around where I'm from.
No.
So thanks a lot, Don. Like I said, this is a once in a lifetime for me.
Yeah.
Pretty pumped about this.
With an inch of ice on the lake, Don had to break a runway with his smaller plane to make way for the beaver that was coming to move them to a more southern moose lake.
Well, another obstacle of trying to get out of here this morning. There's ice on the lake. Blue skies, but ice on the lake. Well, this morning is day 6. Now, I'm not sure how far south we came, but probably 40-50 miles. We're going to do a little lake hunting for moose. Well, last day today, we're just waiting for the plane to take us back to civilization. And we've seen some moose, just not the right moose. We've seen a great big bull at a couple miles and never did get on him. It's no big deal. It was a hunt of a lifetime. Like I said, just being in this country is amazing in itself. I like to think my guide Don obviously knows his stuff, and I'd like to thank Joel Wilkinson with Cedar Lake Outfitters too. It's been a dream hunt.
The year before, Cody and I hunted mulees together in the river breaks of Alberta. He invited me back to hunt with him this year, once he was home from the Yukon. Only this time, Kelsy was the shooter and I was the cameraman. We're here in Cody's hunting cabin. We're just getting everything ready to go to get out hunting tomorrow. It's so exciting to be here with Cody because I didn't get a chance to stick with him in the Yukon when he got that giant grizzly bear. I had to rush home for a mule deer. But it's a mule deer that's bringing us back to Alberta right now. And it's the 18th of November, it's the peak of the rut. And who knows what we may see tomorrow. Huge weather change, wind and snow came in last night, and the sky's the limit. And I know I've told everyone a million times, but my favorite animal will always be big old muley bucks. So this is gonna be fun, and I'm excited for Kelsy.
So last year, Kelsy, when you guys were here and Cody was bow hunting, we were kind of hunting over in this area.
Okay.
This year, we're going to be in a total different area. It's a zone, a neighboring zone, but the country's similar in ways, but a lot different. Like there's more farmland where we're going,
Okay.
but there's, it holds lots of deer, and
Perfect.
I think we should have some luck.
This is the first time I've hunted muleys in Alberta. We're actually even away from home. And I've been looking forward to this trip for so long. I'm so pumped.
Cody, I'm just wondering, how big is Kelsey's buck going to be compared to the one I shot last year?
Well, I think it's going to be quite a bit bigger. I mean, we haven't even headed out yet, but I just have that feeling that Kelsey, your deer is going to be a lot bigger than Cody's last year, to be honest with you.
For some reason, everywhere we go hunting, it always seems like someone gets favored. Jeremiah, Code. What's going on, bud?
Just looking at deer.
I've been trying to grow a beard for 9 years, and every time I go to the Yukon, I save it at the end of the season. But it gets to that point where it curls around and pokes me in the cheek.
and I can't get through it. I don't have the self-discipline. But even if I got through the itchy stage, I don't think we'd get to the Cody Jensen.
This one's coming off. End of the month. End of the month, it's gone.
You're shaving it off?
Yeah.
If I could get a beard transplant from you, I would take it.
Well, I can shave it off and keep it for you.
Could you?
Put it in a baggie.
Mm.
That's pretty gross.
What's the big deal, Kelsy? He's a good hockey player and a good hunter.
Maybe he can keep his toenail clippings for you too.
Oh boy. I'm gonna keep looking for bucks. Apparently, I don't get Cody's beard.
In the dying minutes of day 1, we found the buck.
Cool deer. Maybe we're stalking for sure.
With daylight fading, we had to wait for morning to come.
Live to Hunt with Cody and Kelsy is brought to you by Stealth Cam, proven. Limb Saver, products that work. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Diamond Archery, cutting edge innovations. Walker's Game Ear, protect it or lose it. Cooper Firearms of Montana and Heater Bodysuit.
We just found a buck that we saw last night. We actually got a glimpse of him just before dark. And the kind of situation where you spot a deer that you're excited to go after, but you spot him in the last 3 minutes of daylight and you can't go after him. And Cody almost guaranteed us that we would find him again today, and we haven't spotted again.
Like guaranteed you.
Now he guaranteed us.
Yeah.
Before there was quite a lot of emphasis on the almost. But we're looking at him through the vortex scope. He's got really big back forks, really narrow. He's got a sticker on his G2. Lots of character. Not a super monster, but an awesome muley buck.
Yeah, he's really cool. I love all his brows and stickers. And he's nice and heavy.
We just watched that buck go down out of sight with a doe in a ravine actually coming down below us. So we're gonna sneak up and try and cut him off. Decided we're gonna get closer. We're gonna sneak down this drainage and try and get within 150 yards. Yards. Getting a lot closer right now.
Kelsy, Cody, and I put a huge effort into getting as close as we could, pretty much breaking in the back door of his house under the radar. To be honest, we were too close. Other deer in the bunch had locked onto us, and the train was about to derail.
I'm not gonna shoot him quartering like that. He went like 20 yards.
Oh, that's awesome.
bases.
Oh, look how gnarly his
Look at the
bases are.
Look at how wide that is.
Just an old
I love that.
warrior buck. He's still got velvet up
Back
here,
here
hey?
too. Look at this.
Oh yeah. Crazy. Look at his mass too, hey? Right through to his points. He's all bladed. He's got a split up on the G2. He's got double brow tines going on. He's got stickers all over the bases. What a cool buck.
It was a great shot. I mean, we were in tight on him. One
Yeah,
shot,
we were.
he disappeared over the hill. We're looking, there was deer running everywhere. We thought we're looking for him, but he didn't go 15 yards. I mean,
Seriously, he didn't. I love this gun. This Cooper 280, I love it. I love him. Thank you so much.
You're
Cody.
welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yes, for sure.
What a gorgeous buck.
Kelsy and I absolutely cherish the chance to hunt, and hunt with great friends. And Cody Jensen, aka Jeremiah, is one of those friends.
To follow the Live to Hunt team, join us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. To order Live to Hunt DVDs and apparel, go to livetohunt.com. Next week's previews brought to you by Squincher, hydration that works.
Next week, it's the annual adventure that I grew up learning to bow hunt on, my home province archery mule deer hunt, an experience and opportunity that I would trade for nothing else in this world. On this hunt, we lock on to an incredible old character buck that drags us through the trenches. If you've ever craved the chance to stalk within 10 yards of a giant muley, this is your show. See you next week.